After building it all night, they made you wait for the very final segment of the show. For the OTC, Roman freaking Reigns. Roman Reigns is on Raw confronting Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker, and Bronson Reed. But Paul Heyman had a special offer for the tribal chief. A new tribe. Literally, he could have taken the leadership role. With Paul Heyman confirming Seth Rollins is going to be out for a very long time, he wanted Roman to lead the group. And while Paul would literally try everything, there was no way that he actually believed Roman was ever going to take this offer, and of course Roman didn't. Roman just immediately saying, Paul, you didn't help me, the Usos helped me, Solo helped me, Sami helped me to retain that championship, not you. Saying Heyman was nothing more than a friend of the family that Roman made an honorary member of the family. We kept seeing Bron Breakker though trying to step up to Roman Reigns, and eventually he got the microphone and he told Roman Reigns he wasn't welcome here anymore. He was relevant 5 years ago, now he's just taking up a spot in Bron's ring. In fact, he called Roman the old dog because Bron is the new big dog. Things would obviously break down in this segment, we all knew they would, and I'm glad they gave it time with overtime of the show. We'd have Jey Uso come out, and eventually a double spear by Jey and Roman to B&B security. So what do you think we're going to get at SummerSlam from this? Are we going to get the tag match of the two Bronnies versus Jey and Roman, or are we going to get two singles matches, Roman versus Bron, Jey versus Bronson maybe? This is things you might have missed from WWE Raw. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. The best in the world, CM Punk, would start off this week's episode of Raw, coming out, vowing a promise to everyone in the arena, everyone watching on Netflix that might be attending SummerSlam, that he will leave everything in the ring. He will not quit on his quest to become World Heavyweight Champion. But this is WWE after all. Of course, it didn't take long for the champion Gunther to come out and confront CM Punk, saying to Punk that he's going to maul him. He's going to prove that he's not the best in the world. But it's okay, because the degenerate fans will still cheer for him. I'm excited for this one. I think it could be a low-key banger. Genuinely, these two have had live event matches and stuff, so they know each other. And honestly, it's CM Punk, it's Gunther. Surely it's got to be good, right? A new teaser tonight for WWE Unreal, and this is really interesting because all it was the behind-the-scenes footage and really bad acting from Triple H putting IYO SKY into the Royal Rumble. Something we've already seen before on WWE's YouTube channel, and something that is definitely kayfabed. You know, they've done this specifically to release this clip. So it does make you wonder how real Unreal will be. Sheamus would defeat Rusev tonight, apparently for the first time ever. It was an absolute banger. First match for Monday Night Raw. I do wonder if we're going to get the rubber match, the third in the series, if you will, at SummerSlam. There was the moment, though, Sheamus would slip on the top rope, landing back into the ring. Obviously, he was meant to jump out at Rusev, but he got straight back up there, jumped onto Rusev, obviously played it off very cool. And no one's complaining because he birthed a new meme. This is going to be in replies to people forever, isn't it? This picture is going to be everywhere, all the time. What have you done, Sheamus? Oh, Trick Williams, what have you done? Appearing during a commercial break was TNA World Champion Trick Williams. And he talked trash to the Undetaker, saying that the Undetaker can keep talking as if his knees don't have expiration dates, and more. And obviously tomorrow night on NXT, Undertaker, Trick Williams, face to face. What have you done, Trick? Who would have actually ever thought you'd hear the words, legitimately, tomorrow night, the Undertaker confronts the TNA champion? The LWOs, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, are the new number one contenders for the tag team championships, winning the triple threat match tonight, beating the Creed brothers and the New Day. Worth noting, during this match, El Grande Americano came down attacking Dragon Lee just before we saw them actually in the backstage area brawling, so that's probably going to be a feud. American May definitely weren't happy with El Grande Americano, who we actually heard from tonight in a backstage promo. I don't think we've had this before from El Grande Americano, so interesting. But yeah, back to the topic. LWO are number one contenders. Joaquin Wilde pinned Kofi Kingston. The New Day's downfall continues, but Grayson Waller had a proposal. And an announcement. It is official. A-Town Down Under is done. It's over. Austin Theory is apparently injured, which explains his absence recently. And it does raise the question, did Triple H wait too long? This breakup has been sort of teased now for literally months, if not months, years. It's been a long time, right? Did Triple H miss the golden opportunity to break these two up? Time will tell. I mean, they can certainly do something when Austin Theory returns, so that's possible. But Grayson Waller would offer his services tonight to the New Day as Big G. That's a thing. The New Day definitely didn't seem happy about it, though. Becky Lynch would call out Lyra Valkyria tonight. Becky still wearing red and yellow, by the way. Lyra coming out, Becky saying if you lose this match, you can never fight for the Women's Intercontinental Championship again. Lyra setting out the conditions, though, that this will be no disqualifications. There must be a winner. Becky would once again want a handshake with Lyra, but Lyra would see through it, hitting the manhandle slam to Becky. Moments before, Lyra would team with Bayley, and you can see the story here in one picture. Lyra didn't trust Bayley. That was the story of the entire match. But Bayley didn't turn heel like people expected. Becky would re-emerge to pull Lyra off the apron, leaving Bayley nobody to tag. And I do wonder if that's the story here. Bayley feeling hard done by. Raquel Rodriguez for a team would pin Bayley. And that is it. The SummerSlam Women's Tag Team title match is cemented. Roxanne Raquel versus Alexa and Charlotte. One of the big stories tonight was, will Dom be cleared? As Adam Pearce tried multiple times to get him to go to medical. AJ Styles would play the mind games. First he was a valet, then he was a janitor, then he was a part of WWE's medical team after Dom got taken out during the women's tag title match. Dom got cleared, I think, and he is going to see AJ Styles at SummerSlam, so I guess Adam Pearce just needs to make that match official. The Fireflies were out tonight to witness Karrion Kross defeat Sami Zayn. Once again, Karrion Kross hitting Sami Zayn in the midsection with a lead pipe. Not sure exactly how it happened, but Karrion Kross did have blood coming out of his nose at the end of the match. Honestly, it looked like a badass visual. I just hope Karrion's okay. Like Rusev and Sheamus, Karrion's got to win. Sami's got to win. Are we going to do the match 3 at SummerSlam, maybe? This was cool. Naomi would introduce herself to Stephanie Vaquer tonight and basically make fun of her over what happened with IYO SKY in the past. Stephanie would listen, and Stephanie would go and confront IYO, who would basically lay down the challenge for tonight's main event match. As Stephanie and IYO would go one-on-one once again, and once again a very good match, but in typical WWE fashion, it had a screwy finish. With no winner, as the Secret Hervis would emerge, and then Chelsea Green attacking Stephanie Vaquer. Then Naomi would come out, and then Rhea Ripley would come out. It was just a way to hype all the women's stuff that's going on at the moment, and that's okay. Who was this woman, though, walking around in the audience with a stick? Did you notice her? She walked past like 3 or 4 different times. I kept thinking, okay, she's probably just like some kind of employee of the arena, doing some kind of work, but, you know, it's wrestling. Someone with a stick, you think it's a kendo stick, right? You thought they were going to come out and attack Stephanie, or at least I did. And just really quick, obviously last night was TNA Slammiversary. I watched it, I loved it, I thought it was a great show. A lot of fallout going to be happening tomorrow on NXT. We'll obviously be here for things you might have missed for that. But I have to mention just how special it was to see AJ Styles back in TNA with his TNA theme song and everything. I was a kid watching the wrestling channel here in the UK when AJ Styles pretty much started in TNA. And it was just so cool to reminisce and to remember and to see one more time in TNA. Very cool. Hopefully there's a match there. We'll see. Back to Raw tonight, though. Easy for me. 9 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed tonight's show. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, turn notifications on. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow for NXT. Peace!